Power, precision, and the roar of freedom. The Strike Eagle doesn't just take off, it claims the sky.
4 aircraft, 1 mind. Formation flying is the ultimate test of trust between pilots.
Before the wheels leave the ground, the mission is won or lost here on the concrete by the unsung heroes of the ground crew.
System check, nominal.
In the cockpit, there is no room for error, only data and instinct.
Ignition. Tens of thousands of pounds of thrust ready to be unleashed at a moment's notice.
Precision at 400 knots. Aerial refueling is the lifeline that keeps our fighters in the fight longer.
Low, fast, and lethal. We fly where the radar can't see us, using the Earth itself as our shield.
The mission doesn't stop when the sun goes down. In the Aviation War Room, we own the night.
Defensive measures deployed. Chaff and flares, the pilot's best friend when the heat is on.
Mission accomplished. Another day, another successful sortie for the world's finest aviators. Join us next time in the Aviation War Room.
The walk to the jet is a sacred ritual. It's the transition from person to pilot, from ground to sky.
A fighter jet is just a plane until the weapons team arrives. We provide the teeth for the Eagle.
7,000 rounds per minute. It takes a steady hand to feed the beast that lives inside the fuselage.
Leaving the lights of the city behind for the silence of the high desert. This is where the world's best learn to fight.
When the G-forces hit, the cockpit shrinks. It's just you, the machine, and the will to stay conscious.
War doesn't wait for the weather. Whether it's 110 degrees in the desert or 10 below in the mountains, the Eagle is ready.
Coming home hot. The drag chute is the final anchor, bringing 40,000 pounds of metal to a controlled halt.
A dance in the clouds. Every move is calculated. Every turn is a statement of intent.
The pilot flies the plane, but the WSO fights the war. 2 seats, 1 mission.
The mission ends only when the jet is ready to go again. We check every bolt, every wire. Excellence is our standard.
It's like threading a needle at 500 miles per hour. One steady hand keeps the fleet in the air.
Chocks pulled. The heavy metal is free. Now, the power belongs to the pilot.
The low approach, a display of absolute control. Inch from the ground, yet mild.
Once the canopy locks, the rest of the world disappears. It's just the pilot and the machine.
Logistics is the backbone of air power. Without the heavies, the fighters don't fly.
Decoy away. In a world of heat seekers, flares are the difference between coming home and becoming part of the landscape.
When the world sleeps, the Aviation War Room is wide awake. Stealth and darkness are our allies.
Speed, power, and the spirit of the Eagle. This is our world. This is the Aviation War Room.
Wingman in position. In the air, you're never alone. You fly for the man to your left, and the man to your right.
Touch and go. A split second of contact before the sky calls you back. It's a test of reaction and raw engine response.
Life support check. At 30,000 feet, this mask is the only thing keeping you in the game. The red tags come off, and the jet goes hot. The machine is now fully armed and dangerous.
Coming down the glide slope. After a day of high G combat, the final challenge is the perfect touchdown.
Target acquired. In the digital battle space, if you can see them on your screen, they're already gone.
Delivering the goods, anywhere, anytime. The C-17 is the heavy lifter that keeps the world moving.
Turning night into day. With NVGs, the darkness is no longer a hiding place for the enemy.
Chasing the sun. The mission continues as the light fades.
This is the Aviation War Room.
In the hangar, silence is golden. Every click, every drop, and every bolt tells a story. We make sure that story has a happy ending.
It's a symphony of steel and fluid. If these surfaces don't dance perfectly on the ground, they won't survive the dance in the air.
We test the heart of the beast in a cage. We push it to the breaking point here, so it never breaks out there.
The chase is on. We are the eyes in the sky, capturing every second of the mission for the history books and the debrief room.
The suit is your second skin. It's what keeps your blood in your brain when the world starts pulling 9 Gs. The seat is the one piece of equipment we hope the pilot never has to use. But if they do, it has to be perfect.
The mission is won here, on the map, long before the first engine starts. Planning is the secret weapon of the elite.
Doors close, but the watch never ends. We'll be here at dawn, ready to do it all again. This is the Aviation War Room.
The Elephant Walk. This isn't just a taxi. It's a statement of overwhelming air superiority.
Seeing the world in heat and light. The targeting pod turns a pilot's vision into a surgical tool.
The brake is the pilot's signature. High speed, high G, and a perfect transition from the tactical to the terminal.
2 jets, 1 heartbeat. A formation landing is the final proof of a mission flown with absolute precision.
We hope they never need us, but we're the first ones they call when the impossible happens on the runway.
The masters of the three-dimensional puzzle. The tower is the conductor of this high-speed orchestra.
Gravity is just a suggestion. In a vertical climb, the eagle isn't just flying. It's escaping the world. Rain doesn't stop the mission. On a wet runway, every movement is a lesson in friction and finesse, technology, and terrain. Navigating at Mach 1 requires a pilot to be 3 steps ahead of the aircraft at all times.
The final check, the last set of eyes before the pilot takes it to the limit.
This is the Aviation War Room.
Speed is life. When you're flying in the weeds, there's no room for hesitation, only the flow of the terrain.
The mission begins on the ground. Without the right tools in the right place, the eagle has no claws.
The sun can be your greatest ally or your worst enemy. Up here, vision is the first line of defense.
Moving mountains of gear in the middle of the night. This is how we project power across the globe.
The Aggressor returns. Every landing is a chance to debrief and prepare for the next hunt.
Sound of a job well done. Even when the engines are silent, the work of the ground crew never stops.
The mask comes off, but the pilot remains. It takes hours to recover from a mission, but the pride lasts a lifetime.
Precision in the dark. In the Aviation War Room, we don't need the sun to dominate the battle space.
There's still a flicker in the radar feed, right about here.
Communication is the key to safety. The pilot's feedback is the technician's roadmap to perfection.
Power, precision, protection.
Breaking the ceiling. When the world is gray, we trust the instruments and the training to find the light.
A silent language of trust. One gesture that says the pilot and the plane are one.
Invisible power. The heat from these engines could melt asphalt, but here, it's just the sound of readiness. Electronic synergy. If the jet can't talk to the missile, the mission is over before it begins. Breaking the formation. High-speed arrivals require split-second timing and nerves of steel.
Owning the night. In the Aviation War Room, darkness isn't an obstacle, it's an advantage.
Respect earned. Every single day. The salute is the final word before the pilot takes command.
Controlled explosion. This is the raw power of the Strike Eagle unleashed.
Mission complete. The sun sets on another day of excellence. This is the Aviation War Room.
The dance begins on the ground. Every turn, every brake application is part of a synchronized movement toward the mission.
Looking out for your brother or sister. In the sky, your wingman's safety is as important as your own.
Merging with the horizon. At these speeds, the ocean becomes a blur of blue and power.
We see what the naked eye cannot. Reliability is built 1 millimeter at a time inside this hangar.
The night is our shield. With NVGs, we turn the cover of darkness into a tactical advantage. Awakening the giant.
The logistics of war require a heavy hand and 4 massive engines to get moving.
Precision begins on the map. Every coordinate is a promise to be in the right place at the right time.
Holding the blood where it belongs. The G-suit is the pilot's first line of defense against the crushing force of gravity.
Delivering the weight of the nation. Each piece of ordnance is a testament to the power we project.
Heading home. The mission is done, but the watch continues. This is the Aviation War Room.
9 times the weight of your own body. At 9 Gs, every breath is a battle, and every second is a test of will.
A blue flame in the black of night. Afterburners don't just provide thrust, they provide the fire that fuels air power.
Shedding the weight. When the fight turns close quarters, you trade fuel for agility.
Precision on the ground ensures speed in the air. A hot pit turn is a race against the clock.
From 20,000 feet, we can see a door handle. In the Aviation War Room, there is no place to hide.
Trading speed for control. The speed brake is the pilot's way of saying enough to the laws of physics.
Bringing the heavy metal into the dirt. A tactical arrival is a masterclass in managing 30 tons of momentum.
The umbilical cord. This connection is what allows the human pilot to survive the environment of the machine.
Secured. From the moment the chocks go in, the aircraft belongs to the ground crew once more.
The mission never truly ends. It just waits for the next dawn.
Gravity is just a suggestion. In a vertical climb, the Strike Eagle isn't just flying, it's escaping the world.
Thermal vision from 20,000 feet. If it has a heartbeat or a warm engine, we can find it in the dark.
Synchronization at the speed of sound. In formation flying, 2 aircraft move as one single, lethal organism. Trading momentum for control. The speed brake is the pilot's way of telling 40,000 pounds of metal to slow down. Gas and go. In a high-tempo conflict, we don't turn off the engines, we just refuel and get back into the fight.
The hunt begins. On the radar, everyone is a target until proven otherwise.
Reaching for the Earth. The landing gear is the bridge between the freedom of flight and the reality of the ground.
Details save lives. We check every inch, every bolt, because at Mach 2, there's no such thing as a small mistake.
Clarity in the dark. In the Aviation War Room, we don't just see the night, we own it.
Mission complete. The Eagle rests, but the Aviation War Room is always on watch. Until next time.